to find a permanent job. And if we are lucky enough to find a permanent job, at that time the law was that you get another 6 years visa once you are on that permanent employment. And when you have lived 5 years on that permanent employment with the visa, you have right to stay in the country. But that time the law was in 2009. So I started my career from Sheffield, I finished my degree, and I was lucky enough to get a job in Mansfield as a physio assistant. And that was only for 2 months. So I used to travel 50 miles a day. In the morning, I used to leave my house at 4:30 in the morning from Sheffield because I never used to drive. So I had to change 3 trains to go to Mansfield and join my work at 8 o'clock in the morning. But the people were very nice, and that experience and hard work obviously paid me, and that's why I was able to get a job here. My first job was bank job, so 0 hours. But I knew that as it's a physiotherapist job, and I came in this country only to get experience and finish my study. So I felt myself lucky enough to get the job. So I came here, I started my career, and since the day I joined this NHS job, the people were very helpful, very friendly. As I never had any NHS experience, they taught me through everything. They told me what is NHS, how we work here, and how we perform our job best. Now I'm in a position that I'm working as a senior physiotherapist. We are training junior staff, we are training students because we have students on placement. And currently I'm working in a trauma and orthopedic ward where we see patients who had fractures, knee replacement, hip replacement, or any major trauma, they normally come to us. And I have started this petition which mainly talks about all the non-EU citizens who will have to earn more than 35,000 salary on a single contracted job to stay in the country. And this law came in April 2016, which basically, personally I feel that this discriminates us against all those people who are not earning 35. I do understand that I am not from this country, but still there should be a human right as well when they consider us as an object and they are saying that you should earn this salary, whereas the average UK salary is 28,000. And I think we are competing against those people whose first language is English. And I'm not saying anything to gain sympathy, I'm just saying that because it's so difficult for us to speak in this language, to work in this language, and to me personally I feel that getting a master's degree was an honor, so that I was able to do this degree on my first attempt. And then now as I'm working here in NHS, and obviously never had any problem. So far everything is going so well. But this 35,000 salary is putting us a barrier and it's giving us stress nearly every day. Because after finish, I've just finished my work and now I'm still thinking, what will happen once my visa finishes? What will happen if I'm not able to get this 35,000 salary? So, there are so many different options available if I want to stay in this country, because I've lived here long enough, I know the system, I've lived here more than 7 years, I still have another 2-year visa to live, and which basically says that if I plan to go to London, there we get 20% extra wages, I should be able to get 35,000 easily. Or if I plan to go to any private sector like Connect Health, Virgin Care, they all work for NHS because they all have contracted from NHS. Whereas the salary is a lot higher. They will be able to pay more than 40,000. If we check the Band 6 physio salary, they pay a lot more than that. But personally I believe that why should I go to London or a private job? Because the people in the NHS, Birmingham, helped me in becoming what I am now. I am a senior physio, I'm happy with my life, I have a house in Solihull, and I have a nice family and friends, and everyone has contributed to what I am now. Why should I be disloyal to them, leave all this place here, and just go back to London just because of money? Because I know money is going to give us visa, but money is not everything, and I know we all agree that money is not everything. But technically this government is saying that you are an object, you have to earn 35,000, otherwise just leave the country. And I don't think how they can say this when it's so difficult to get the salary. And NHS, as I mentioned earlier, that it's not an Indian organization. NHS is the English organization. It's one of the world's best organization we have. And I'm sure every English person is proud of NHS. If you do on Google search, NHS is 5th largest employer in the world. So if they are the one who can't pay this salary, how this government can make such kind of salary threshold when it's the government organization who can't pay this salary? So, and the other thing is that I did approach my MP, who is a Tory. Obviously you will expect what was the reply. He just cut and copy pasted the law, and he said that they are doing this because they want to curb the immigration. They didn't even read what I wrote in the email, and funny enough, he sent me a second letter describing how NHS, he's justifying that how this NHS pay is right, and he was saying that they have planned to spend £10 billion by 2020 to increase the funding in NHS. But I sent him a big reply saying that, have you actually read my email? Because my email is not about any £1 billion, my email is not about NHS pay rise, my email is about my personal story, where I'm talking about I came in this country with 2 bags in my hand, now I'm living in one of the nicest areas, which is Solihull, and you represent us. This is the message you are giving to us, that basically you live here, you work here, you have done a job, now go, because you are not earning 35. So in answer to that, I can say that I can earn 35, but before I earn 35, I will definitely fight against Tories. I will show them what they are doing to us and why they are discriminating because of our nationality. If I was a different national, like if I was an EU national, I will have no problem. But as I'm an Indian, they want us to earn 35,000. And this is the main thing I dislike here, because they are discriminating us against our nationality. And the other thing is that many people don't know that we are not entitled to have any benefits. Not that we want any benefits, but we don't get any benefits. So I came here in 2009. Till now, I have not taken any benefit from the country. But I have paid my national insurance, my tax, and I pay nearly £1,000 a month in my national insurance and tax, which is a lot of money. Now, the most and the most important thing I'm going to say is about NHS surcharge. Not many people know about this. NHS surcharge is basically paid by all the non-EU citizens like us, and they are saying that this is basically your health insurance where you will have to pay if you want to use NHS. But they are not giving us any option, because I came in 2009, since then I have not seen my GP. I've never been ill, and that's obviously grace of God, or probably I keep myself fit. And because of our job, I've never had any sick pay, never been sick, never seen any GP. Still, there is no claim bonus on this basically insurance thing, because normally on every insurance you have no claim bonus. So between me and my wife, I think we have paid around 1,200 to stay in this country for 3 years, which I completely feel that it's illogical, because you're asking us to use NHS, whereas we are paying national insurance as well as NHS surcharge. So we are paying twice for the same product, which we are not even using this. So that's again disgrace. What they are doing to us is, I can't even imagine how they can make this kind of law, because I don't consider myself as intelligent. I'm definitely stupid compared to all those people who are running the country. And if they can't think about these points, how a silly man like me can think about these points? So basically, the main gist is here that they did not consider that I can go to London to stay in the country. I can go to a private sector to stay in the country. I can again become a student to stay in the country. Or if my wife gets a job, I can still stay in the country. So basically, the idea of me going out of the country is illogical. There is no way they can kick me out of the country. And the most important is all the people, because obviously UK is a democratic country, are supporting us. I have not seen a single person saying that whatever petition you have made is not right. Because I'm working 7 days a week I'm working 6 days for the NHS. I'm earning more than 40,000 from NHS, and I work in a nursing home as a private physio, and that's my second job. So I'm earning close to £50,000 a year, and that's again funny that I messaged one of the Conservative party on Facebook, and when I said that will you be able to support our petition, and she said that we don't want any poor immigrants. And I was so surprised on this that I told her that, have you actually read my story? No, because when she said about poor immigrants, and to me, I just personally feel that £50,000 is a big amount, especially for the people like my age who come from outside world, and it's so difficult to earn this good salary. And I feel lucky enough that people are supporting me at work, and I'm lucky enough to find a job. And also when sometimes people say that there are not enough jobs and there are not enough people, in one of that nursing home, I'll tell you that the nursing home manager was going to recruit someone from outside because there are not enough nurses here. And this is what he was saying, that he is going somewhere to recruit from outside. So there are plenty of jobs, but there are not enough people. And at least the government should start respecting the people who are working for them. Because we are working for the NHS. We are looking after elderly people. We are looking after the people who need us. And I'm not saying that we are doing this because we dislike it. We love this job, and this is why we are here. And also we don't need any pay rise. I think the money we earn is enough to get our living and to get everything what we want in our life. But it's just the disrespect, and this is the main point, and this is against that. The disrespect they are doing on the basis of our nationality, on the basis of our income, and on the basis of so many different things, like we are paying NHS surcharge, we are not claiming any benefit, still we are treating as an object. So this is my main idea, but so far everyone has supported me, and I just like people to support me, sign my petition, so that at least we give a strong message to government that we all people who live in the UK are not stupid. They all have brain, and they all understand that what they are doing to us is not acceptable. So I just want everyone to please support me as much as you can. Thank you so much for your help and giving me time.
Gracias,